Hello, Mark Tapp here with another one of your Taps Tips. I want to answer a question that is asked of me on almost all of our purchases, and that is simply, how much do I qualify for? Obviously a real important question in the purchase transaction. And I want to tackle this in a couple of different ways. First, I want to tackle it from the formula that we use, and then I want to give you a little insight on how to qualify yourself. So when I sit down with a client, we're looking at your gross income, so your income prior to taxes. And we're looking at both your housing expense and your total debt outlay on a monthly basis. So if you've got a car payment or a visa or 3 visas and you've got a couch that you're still paying for, all of that stuff is considered. And so generally speaking, there's guidelines set forth for us by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and FHA and VA, and they all vary a little bit. Generally speaking, we want to see your total debt outlay, your homeowners or your home expense and your other debt, generally speaking, under 40%. Now, that doesn't mean I'm recommending that you take yourself to that level. That's just kind of a ballpark number of what generally is acceptable by the computer models. I will tell you, we've got another video that kind of goes over what you should qualify for, and I think that's a more important question. But generally speaking, a healthy situation is one where your total debt outlay is somewhere around 35% of your gross income. So here's a formula that you would use. You would take your gross income, multiply it by 35%. You'd subtract out your debt. So if you don't own a home, you're going to subtract out your car payment, your credit card payments, any other monthly creditor payments that you make, not including trash pickup and utilities and that kind of stuff. And whatever's left over is what you would qualify to purchase a home for. Now, this is the sort of the tip I want to give you when qualifying yourself. A lot of times people get online and they start using the calculators online to figure out how much they qualify for. And then they come to me after they've kind of set their hopes up with this computer calculator, and they think they qualify for more than they do. And this is why. That computer calculator, generally speaking, only calculates your principal and interest. It doesn't calculate your homeowner's insurance, your mortgage insurance, your taxes, and possibly an HOA fee. All of those fees need to be figured in to figure out what you qualify for. Now, here in Colorado, generally speaking, we use 1% of the home price to figure out your taxes. So you take on a $200,000 home, you'd take 1% of that, that's $2,000. You divide that by 12, that's your tax amount. In some places that's going to be a little low, some places that's going to be a little high, but in general that's a pretty good number. And then for homeowners insurance, probably a good bet is to take the sales price and multiply it by 0.45%, and that's going to give you a number. Again, on a $100,000 home, that's going to give you a number of about $450. That's it's going to come in right about. In some cases, it's going to be high. Some cases, it's going to be low. It depends on your zip code. Depends on the age of the home. That kind of thing. And then mortgage insurance is a little more complicated. That's a little more expensive the less money you have down on the home. If it's an FHA loan, it's a little different than a conventional loan. So rather than give you a ballpark, I think you ought to just call a mortgage professional and get that information. So I hope this is good information for you. It helps you kind of get through the self-qualifying act. And I would encourage you to call a professional before you get your hopes up too high, and get yourself qualified or pre-approved through the entire process. It's a very simple process to get yourself. You spend 15-20 minutes on the phone to get pre-qualified. spend maybe another 20 minutes on the phone to get pre-approved. Well worth having that kind of peace of mind of, oh, okay, well, that's what I'm qualified to do. That certainty, I guess I should say. Hope you have a great day, and if you'd like more information like this, we've got a whole bunch of videos just like this one on my website at www.findtherightmortgage.com/free videos. Again, www.findtherightmortgage.com/free videos. You have a great day.